everything on her phone.
Yeah.
And she's kind of, and I love her to death. I've known her forever. She's looking for, obviously, if she sells this, she's going to need a home. But man, we've looked at several homes, and she's wanting to sign contracts, and I'm like, you know, we don't have much on this, you know,
Yeah.
you know, when we get further into a process with loan approvals and all that, then I feel more comfortable with her signing another contract.
Yeah. Because they're going fast, aren't they? A lot of places.
Yes. Yes, it is crazy. Interest rates are low, and it's phenomenal. Yes. So we'll come. We can go pretty close to the fence line up here. This is the one that's not great. Like I said, the other gentleman does run cows on it, but it's not a new fence by any means whatsoever. Of course, that's the property line on the backside. And this would look like that if they would, you know, hay it and all that type of stuff. And it normally does. God, and I don't know if you would call them longhorn. As far as where the money is, if you do like a Angus or something like that, if it's, I can't remember the percentage. It's allowed a little bit of white on it to be called Angus, but if there's a percentage, if it's all black, it's called Black Angus, so you get more money for that. But he's got some. No kidding. I mean, that is for sure, yeah. But he's got some longhorns and stuff like that. So also, you don't have as much money invested in them. I mean, there still is a market in that also, but.
You're pretty brave.
Yes. She was limping real bad here one time, and I came down here, and I was just moving around. She was with me, and I couldn't find her, and I'm like, where the heck? And I felt bad, because I'm like, she's going to have to walk all the way back. She beat me to the house. I don't know how she did or where she went, but those shortcuts, I guess. But this is all flat in through here. And then this other section is flat also, but it can, like I said, it can't stay wet on it. It won't be wet now, obviously, but we'll drive down in there also.
So there's only one road down to the bottom?
Yes, because this is going to be a bluff here. Literally, this pretty much this whole side will look like that. Let's see if we can go back. If it gets pretty brushy, we can kind of walk up here a little ways and see some of the bluff.
Do you wear your flip-flops on?
I did. My shoes are in the car.
Of course, these paths are just where the deer and critters and all that.
I wore my flip-flops on Monday too. Walking through the field. Yeah, this is kind of marshy stuff here.
It would, yeah, because if it was,
It feels wet.
damp or wild, yeah, this would be.
It feels
wet.
soft, soggy.
And there's still a little water on through there because there's some up here that seeps out the side of the bluff.
Kind of marshy looking. That's what it looked like on Google Earth. It looked a little marshy.
Still soft in here.
This is good dirt.
Good mud.
Good mud.
Oh.
Find a place where there wasn't much mud or briars. But you can kind of see where the rocks start in there and that bluff runs along through there. There's kind of a cool, actually it kind of starts there, and it could be, I don't know necessarily if it's just deer, but any kind of critter, I guess you would say. There's a path, animal path, whatever you want to call it, that goes around the edge there, and it literally goes right at the edge of the bluff, which is pretty easily walkable. I do it in the spring. I kind of walk along there because it's kind of a neat path. It's kind of brushy right now. And we may be able to we'll drive around in that bottom and get a little closer also, and you can kind of see Like I said, I don't call it a cave, but there's several places that kind of go back in there. Supposedly another one of those rumors from the area that so-and-so got in a storm and him and the mule stayed up, you know, why, you know.
Uh-oh.
The stories, you know, the fish get bigger, the deer get, you know, all those type of things.
It was a 20.9
Yes, absolutely.
in 1901. Used in the former wagon. It still goes that way.
Yep, we're going to drive down in there also. Yeah, you staying down this time.
Just all the way through.
Yep, stay down.
Is this thing sold to you or is this negotiable?
She would like to take it with her. I'm not sure because we'd actually looked at head towns in like Raytown and stuff like that.
Moving to Raytown?
She's got family up there.
Does he know anything about Raytown?
I'm like, why would you want to leave this to go back, you know? Well, she originally, her and her husband, before they moved down here, and this was when Grandview wasn't Grandview nowadays. Oh, we had a real nice place in Grandview. Well, that's not a nice place anymore.
No, it's not.
I think you can squirrel hunt here.
Yeah,
Just a
Liam,
tad bit, yeah.
he wants to squirrel hunt.
Now, there's my son's other camera there, so we'll all have to wave at Tyler. I'm sure he will appreciate that. I don't know that he's been out and checked lately. And they would usually brush hog this also, but they usually go ahead and
I've all this back in here.
yeah, he used to at one point in time. It probably hasn't been done for probably 4 or 5 years now. And literally, that's how fast those trees grew up in there. But they still can be brushed off and cut down. So there's one of my tree stands right there.
You don't leave it up here around you.
Yep.
Better be careful. Her brother last year left his, well, he stays up year round.
Yep.
Last year he got in it and it fell. The straps
We
broke.
check those quite often. There's the deer to take the deal. And again, I've heard of people like, you know, squirrels chewing on it. It could be a new strap. And you
Yeah.
think, boy, this is good, but it ain't squirrels chewing on it.
Yeah, he fell, broke several ribs, had to, at least had cell service and called rescue. Had to
Tell all
find
those
him.
between the ears and rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no good. I knew a guy, this was several years ago, and he was lucky he didn't lose his leg. He hung upside down for about 6 hours. And of course he had a knife in his back up that fell.
Yeah.
How soft that is.
You got good grass back here.
Oh yeah, it grows up good with all this junk out of there. Now this fence is basically, you might as well say it doesn't have a fence. This is kind of where that corner was up top that we were talking about. But
Yeah.
this one doesn't have. I mean, it could be, but then there's just like an old junk pond on the neighbor here, which is basically just a little shit.
Okay, I was gonna say, I seen that. It's right on the, pretty
much on the
close.
property.
Yeah.
That's the property. That fits right
Yep,
there.
that fence runs the property right there. Kind of where we were talking about those drop-offs, that first one in that corner is right up through there, which it drops off a little bit there. I don't know, let's see how walkable this will. I mean, when I'm hunting, I cut up through here and go that way. We'll see how. If you want to walk in here, see how it is.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I
must be spring fed. There must be a spring or something because it's really moist.
It'll stay, yeah, it has
It's
to be.
very moist in the bottom here.
Good for some poop spots.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Little pond right there.
Yeah, that's an old pond on the neighbor there. Well, it's getting pretty thick up in here. We're not going to go as far as I would like to. But there's a low there spot, and of course, like, you know, it goes all the way up to the highway. That property line goes straight. And this one will be over where they got that 10-foot jog up there. This is going to be that section over, so that is the actual property line now. And that bluff kind of starts at that low spot and goes over to that other road that we were at. We can kind of kick back in on that other end so we can get in a little better. I thought maybe we could get in